Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com. I'm the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos and the author of The Key to the Chakras. And today I'm coming to you from my own deck, from my home in Sedona, Arizona. Ooh, that's beautiful Thunder Mountain in the background. And I want to share with you some logistics about the Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos, because I get a lot of questions still, and I realize I've talked so much about healing in theory that I haven't given you some really simple ways that you can make the tattoos last longer. Okay, if you hear a helicopter in the background, we have a lot of sightseeing here. It's one of the spiritual centers of the world, certainly of the US here in Sedona. So that's what you're hearing. All right, so let's talk about 7 things that make your Chakra Boosters healing tattoos last longer. Some of these you can change and some you can't, but I'm sharing all of them because I want you to be wise about how this energy healing modality works, okay? So the first one, number 1, numero uno, you can definitely change, and that is use clean surfaces of your skin. So clean your skin before you put on the tattoo, and again, wash the tattoo lightly with a very gentle, natural soap. I've seen Dial actually take color off immediately. So be careful what you're washing with, people. Be careful of the soaps you're using. A gentle, natural soap, wash the surface of the tattoo with water and soap, and then pat it dry, and then use a little natural powder. You could use a talcum, or you could use a powder that you really like, that you feel is a healthier alternative. Okay, so if you do that, clean surface before, clean surface right after you put it on, and if you use a little talcum, it'll help it not to stick, because we're using these tattoos for more than the promotional reason they were created. These are usually kids' fun tattoos that were made for promotional, but I've added Sedona energy and sacred symbols, and using Masaru Emoto's work that Words on Water change the molecular structure of water, I've made it so that we wear them 3 to 7 days and they actually shift and affect our chakra energy. Woohoo! So clean, be clean, and maybe use a little powder. That's number 1. Now, number 2 is something that affects the tattoos that you can't really change, and that is whether or not you have dark or light skin. Now, light and dark skin, but what I mean by that is a more olive tone skin, they just naturally last longer. It has to do with the pigmentation and how that affects the tattoos. I was told this by the manufacturers. I didn't believe it until I saw it. Those of you who have freckly skin, if you get frustrated with the tattoos, I don't blame you. I apologize. You can try them and the wear will get longer because of the strength of the chakra, but you'll always have difficulty getting much time out of them, because if you're a redhead or very, very fair, freckly skin, the pigmentation of your skin doesn't go well with these kinds of temporary tattoos. Okay, so it's the truth. I saw it. One of my friends was totally redhead, freckly. She wore it and it went on, came off in her bed overnight. For the average person, it's lasting 3 to 7 days. Okay, another thing that you can affect, but only in the long term, not right away, is the strength of the chakra. So this is a sad catch-22 about the chakra healing tattoos. In the chakra that you need it the most, where your energy is the weakest, the chakra will last the least long. This is like energy sticking to like energy. So when you have a really weak chakra, it tends to, and sometimes even we're rejecting a particular chakra, like the power of our 3rd chakra. So if you do that, then it will actually sort of push it off. I have a story on my blog about a woman in Greece who literally rejected. I watched the tattoos go off her body in her 3rd chakra, where she didn't want to feel her power, and yet when I put it on her 5th, where she was fine, it stayed. So it wasn't her skin, it was the energy of the chakra. Pretty trippy to watch matter and spirit meeting like that. Pretty amazing. So that's number 3. Number 4 is something you can affect. Avoid rubbing. This one around the neck is really hard, the 5th chakra. Let me show you, because I still wear my own tattoos when I feel I need them. This morning I woke up with a neck pain, a bit of a neck pain, and it's already gone. I've been wearing this tattoo for about an hour or so, and it's already gone. I also am wearing extra root tattoos right now because there's a lot of stuff going on with the planets, right? Oh my goodness, this is crazy times and I'm loving it. We are so lucky to be here right now. All right, things are really shifting and changing. Okay, so avoid rubbing. That's simple enough. Number 5, avoid soaking. So soaking, now I'll get to particularly oils, essential oils of any kind. Just keep oils away from these completely, because oils are what take my tattoos off. Soaking will also, over time, like just water or regular shower won't affect it. But if you soak it and you sit there in the bath, it's going to break it down and it's going to wear out much more quickly. So if you're a soaker, just be aware of that, okay? Now, number 6, you're going to avoid rough clothing. So this isn't you rubbing it, but the clothes itself can rub it. So in places where your tattoos touch clothing, watch out for rough clothing. Women, watch out for like bra bands, the actual elastic bands. For instance, maybe you could put your heart chakra, be careful and make sure it's just above the bra band and not right where the brassiere band is. The elastics, jean materials, and any other rough materials that you're aware of, these all will take the tattoo off quicker. And that one you can affect, right? These are all ones you can affect now. And then finally, another one that you can affect, do other healing modalities at the same time. So if you do other healing modalities in conjunction, of course, not the ones that don't match, like essential oils right on the area of the tattoos will not be good. But many of them work. You can do sound healing, you can do gazing at yantras, you can do meditation, whether it's a grounding meditation or an upward moving meditation. You can do tapping, you can do rocks, use your beautiful gemstones for each chakra that you want. There's so much. I could go on and on and on and on, but there are so many different modalities that you can use. And if you use a few of them with the tattoos, wow, that's just the 1-2 double punch, right? And it really boosts your chakras more quickly, and because the chakra is getting stronger and more support of energy in that area, it will last longer, which goes back to point number, I believe, 3, where we talk about how if a chakra is stronger, it will last longer. So consistency is super, super important, my friend. We're talking about, in this day and age, the goddess age, since 2012, we've turned things around. We're no longer about this enlightenment and getting out of the body. We're about embodiment. I like to say embodiment is the new enlightenment. Write that one down. Embodiment is the new enlightenment. Because now we know, we understand that we can actually bring heaven here. We don't have to go to heaven there. And the way you bring it here is by living in balance in all that you are. And the way you do that is by balancing your masculine and feminine chakra energies within you. The archetypes, right? The masculine and feminine. And how you do that is just becoming more and more aware. And we have all kinds of ways to do assessments on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and on my website. We have all kinds of ways for you to do different types of healing. So basically, we are talking about it's all in your hands. It's yours. So do it, do it, do it. And if you haven't tried my Chakra Boosters healing tattoos yet, please know that everything I have, it's almost 10 years now, I believe, since I was divorced, tons of debt, scared, moving all the time. I mean, I could make a list this long. I had huge root chakra issues. It's been almost 10 years now, and I can honestly say, yeah, there's always more places to go. But my life is just amazing. I'm living in my home town, not the hometown I grew up in, the town that feels like home to me, Sedona, my dream town, and visiting my secondary dream town of Nice quite often, Nice, France. I have a wonderful partner. I love my work. It's full of purpose. I feel strong. I no longer wake up with anxiety or fear. My intuitive abilities and my psychic abilities have just gone off the charts from where they were before. So everything from, groundedness. My life is more fun, more playful, which is the second chakra. I'm more energized for sure. I feel younger now, 10 years later. Definitely feel younger at 54 right now than I felt back at 44, 45 when I started all this work. So I hope that for you. I want that for you. I really, really do. So I've got all these free resources on YouTube, and I have a lot of free resources on my site, and of course, for energy healing tools, my tattoos are very inexpensive. So I invite you also, if money's an issue, and if you're working on your root, money might be an issue, probably will be an issue, look at my super discount package for the roots and the sacral. I thought this was so cool, how the universe actually caused a bit of a slight darker misprint on the root and the second, which really doesn't change the validity. The symbol's still there, the colors are still fine. I just wanted to sell the same vibrant ones I had always sold, so I made these grade B or discount package, and you can get them for like less than a third of the price of the normal price of my tattoos. So go check that out if you want to stay consistent and just wear root, 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 or root, sacral, root, sacral. So for those two lowest chakras, if you want to be more embodied, I have those big discount packages. And if you happen to have a coupon of mine, you can use that on top of the discount packages, so it's ridiculous. There's no reason you can't afford to use the embodiment chakras, the lowest chakras. And really, if those two chakras are okay for you, then you can definitely afford to wear all the others. So please, please treat yourself. And if for some reason you don't experience them in the joyful way that you want to, you don't feel what you think you should feel, I always back them up with a money back guarantee. You're always going to be happy. You can come to me with any kind of complaint. Just make it within the 30 days so I can do business properly. Within 30 days, anything you get a hold of me about, I am listening, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to be well, and I want you to be beyond well. I want you to be super energized. So after you heal your chakras, then you move into supercharging your chakras. It's not over once you just feel good. Then you go for great and greater. Right? That's what life's for, expansion. So that's what I want for you, Blessed One, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.